Okay, today we are going to.
Okay, sir, you can start.
Yes, yes. Okay, students, today we are going to see that how we can implement attacks and things in our prototype demo that we have developed. But remember, this is not a kind of real attack. Yes, if you want, then you can twist it, but this is not good. Okay? As we have repeatedly told you that we are not learning these things for a bad purpose. Okay, we are learning these things for a good reason, so that we can understand different kind of attacks, what kind of attacks may be possible, and how we can defend. Okay, that is our purpose. Our purpose is not that to attack any other's personal Gmail or some company profile, etc. Okay, keep remembering in your mind, and accordingly you have to develop the system. Okay. Now, how we can develop prototype? This thing I have explained in my previous session. Please go through that session. Okay, we already build a prototype where we can send email to different universities. Okay, how we can CC or how we can test everything we have demonstrated. Now here we will learn with security perspective that how what kind of attack could be happen. And in yesterday's session, we learned different kind of attacks. Okay, 10 different kinds of attack. You may learn more. Okay, there are more attacks also. Okay, but first we recap these things that whether you clearly understand or not, because see this is your part. It means ball in your back, in your hand. Now you have to build an effective system, a good system, okay, and then you have to show that where different attacks could be possible in your system, and then what kind of mitigation technique you want to use. Everything you have to plot. Okay, you have to make a beautiful idea on this system. Okay, okay. But before that, you must understand. Suppose one attack that we have learned yesterday. Uh, I gave you in the right side. I am giving you a flow diagram, and left side that we learned the different attacks yesterday. Okay. Any of you, please unmute, or you may type or tell that which kind of attack is this among 10. Okay. Here you can see that that attacker injects poison training or memory data. Okay, and AI system collects or store data. That store data AI system collected, and then it's going to be trained on that data. Then among 10, what attack is there? Did anyone type something? Okay, any of you, please unmute and tell me which attack is this? I gave you the attack that we have learned. Okay. See here your reply. Any of you, did you reply? No? Okay. Memory injection attack. Okay, one person is saying memory injection attack. Another? By the way, this is wrong answer. Okay. Another one? Please try. See how you are confusing. I told you in last class also that please read it. Rag pointing, no, wrong. See, if you do not understand, then how you can develop a system? Okay, that is the question that I am telling you yesterday also. Okay. See, what is the flow? Okay, please to try to understand. This is written as attacker injects poison training or memory data. Poison and trading memory data. Yes, this is correct. data poisoning attack. Okay, it's going to poison your data that you are going to train. Okay, using that data, going to train AI agents. Remember, if such kind of flow is there, then you say that here a data poisoning attack is there. Okay, or since it's your system and you want to demonstrate the attack, then you have to apply attack on that point where you are collecting the data. Okay, that is, I think that is correct. Data, yes, it's a data poisoning attack. Good. Now, see, why I'm repeating it, why I'm revising it, because these things you have to demonstrate in your assignment. Okay, that such kind of attack you are going to show in your assignment, and you have to explain that where, how, and what you have performed this attack in your system. Okay, now another flowing user task is there. Then agent plans plans to use a tool. Okay, agents plan to use, you have different tools. Now agent plans to use a tool. Then what happened? Tool outputs or parameters are altered. Okay, you don't know whether it's altered or not, but you think that okay, something may happen, it may alter. And what kind of attack is this? It means your system is there. Okay, you can understand some task is there you want to perform. Now agent going to select, okay, one tool to perform this task. Here you have some doubt, or you have to demonstrate that how my system is going to be exploited in at that point of time. Then what kind of attack is this? Among 10, I have written here. We have discussed yesterday, and I also told that please read this. Tool hijacking, correct. Okay, this here you can explain that yes, this is tool hijacking attack, and in this way, tool is hijacked. Okay, this is tool hijacking, perfect. Now this attack where attacker control text. Okay, attacker control text, and then it's inject as a agent input. Then what kind of attack is this? Attacker control your text, and now it's going to be feed in your agent's input, where agents is going to be read the inputs. And what kind of attack is this in your system? Prompt injection attack. Okay, here directly you are injecting your malicious tag. Okay, in our system now we are going to show that we are going to insert a malicious tag. Okay, intentionally, because remember this is a demonstration. I am not going to attack on any system, but I am going to show that if anyone any attacker wants to add some malicious tag, that where it's going to be add. Okay, we write as a tag that this is a malicious tag in explicitly, and then we will send the email to my own email account. Okay, I'm not going to send to others. Okay, you may send to others if they are your friend for academic purpose, to learning purpose. Okay, now the prompt injection attack. Now here, suppose malicious interaction or inputs are there. Okay, and then what happens? Agent stores in memory, then poison memory becomes persistence. See, these terms I told you. If your memory is going to be, if your knowledge of your multi-agentic system is going to be poisoned for permanently. Okay, if permanently, then memory injection attack. And after that, in future, your agent is going to be read that memory and doing some malicious activity. Okay, according to the attackers. Yes, this is memory injection attack. You are right. Okay, that's why you must understand the flow. What kind of attack is there? How and where you are going to be inject. And this thing I'm going to ask in my demonstration, that this is my system now. What kind of attack I perform? But I perform now in reverse. It's your time to understand different 10 attacks and demonstrate in your system. System may be XYZ. I told you a lots of domain I explained in my first session. Okay, system may be anything. Okay, you may attack in a particular place and that reflects the particular attack. Okay, that thing you must understand that at what place, what kind of attack is going to happen. Just like in this place, you can see it's a kind of memory injection attack. Its answer is number 3. I think so. Yes, it's a memory injection attack. Now here, suppose one compromised agent is there and it shares message with other agents. Okay, one agent is going to be shared, other agents, and other agents ingest the message. Okay, it means different agents are there. They are going to pollute. Okay, some agents are going to pollute. Then this kind of demonstration of attack refers to which kind of attack among 10. One compromised agent is there, try to pollute different healthy agents. And here I told you yesterday it's a very good attack scenario. Here you, instead of using one compromised agent, you may define multiple, okay, collaborative kind of, yes, multi-agent manipulation attack. Okay, this is, and this is very beautiful scenario, and you can demonstrate your system in this kind of attack. First, you plot that why, how you are going to collaborate different attacker agents to fool healthy agents or to infect healthy agents. Okay, to do some certain malicious activity. Okay. These are your work. You try to convert these things into your work. Okay. Now this should be multi-agent. Yes, it's a multi-agent manipulation attack. Now next is here attacker triggers recursive autonomous workflow. Recursively, it's going to be perform the workflow. An agent repeatedly plans and execute tasks. Okay, continuously it's going to plan and execute the task. Yes, this is loop explanation. Okay, or autonomous loop exploration attack. Okay, it's a multiple time it's going to be perform certain plans, certain actions. Now here you must have control. Okay, in your system where it's going to be happen, you have to identify. Now these things make a clear picture of your system that at which point and where your system is going to be vulnerable and where you are going to add some mitigation technique or some handling technique. Either you use human control there. Okay, human maybe check that, okay, this kind of plans is okay or not, this kind of execution is good or not, why your system is doing multiple times. Okay, or you may use some agent, auto agent, AI agent, that is going to be check that whether this kind of action is acceptable or not, or whether this kind is treated as malicious. Okay, if it's malicious, then stop. And everything is explained here, left and right, as we have discussed yesterday. I'm not going to detail. Please read and understand or watch my video. Okay. Now this should be, yes, autonomous loop exploration attack. Now here, attacker crafts a jailbreak kind of prompt, which is going to break some rules, etc. The agent receives malicious instruction after that. And here you check that whether the system, whether the rules are safe or not. Okay. Then what kind of attack is this? Among 10. Of course, it's written, okay, I did not omit it. Okay, it's written after crafting jailbreak prompt. Jailbreak prompt means attacker wants to bypass some rules that you have defined. Okay, uh, like in jail, the different rules are defined, but prisoner try to break it and bypass and free itself. Okay. Similarly, here attackers wants to bypass certain rules so that your system will work on behalf of them. Okay, and that's why this is number 5. Okay, this jailbreak attack. Now here, reply it. attacker inserts malicious document into knowledge source. Okay. Now it's going to pollute your knowledge source from where you are going to fine tune your AI agents, or your AI agents is going to be used. No, no, no. This is not data poisoning. Data poisoning is source. Okay. Source, and then it's going to be train your system, and here it's going to malicious your internal knowledge. Okay, that is right. Okay, that I told you in last class. Okay, it's a rag poisoning because it's going to be fine-tuned. Earlier, the data poisoning, it was the source, actual source from where you download the data set, and now you are try to what build a AI/ML model, okay, or a predictive model. Then it's a data poisoning. Okay, but here you want to personalize the thing. You want to train with your memory that is uh, already stored. Okay, like that. Okay, see, little difference are there. That's why I'm repeating these things. Okay, difference are very little. If you do not understand, then you may write something in your document and you will not think that what you are writing actually. Okay, that's why be clear. Okay, understand everything, then you will start to write your assignment. Okay, and remember your assignment date is 31st. Okay, please submit before that, so that we can evaluate that what kind of knowledge you gain. And it's not my assignment. Remember, I circulated, it means Satya sir is circulating this assignment. Okay, and you have to merge all resource person knowledge in this assignment to build your system. Okay, no need to use all resource person. Okay, you learn skill from different resource person. Now try to build a system where the skill is going to be used, and combination of that skill, you may say that yes, this is my interesting system that I want to showcase. Okay, such kind of assignment we need. Okay, we need some novel kind of thing, your thinking, your idea. Okay, so that we can shape it in the coming days. Okay, we have 6 more months to guide you. Sorry, 1 more month to guide you. Okay, 5 to 6 weeks are there. Perhaps. Now, this is the rag poisoning attack. Okay, you are right. Those who write rag poisoning. Now, this is also a simple attack. Like attacker manipulates agent objectives or priority. Okay, what your agents wants to do. Now, attacker change it. Okay, and then agent receive altered goal or reward signals, and your purpose is vanished, and that is goal manipulation attack. Okay, now such kind of attack, if you want to demonstrate in your system, then you have to focus there where goal is there, the agent is going to perform the certain goals. There you have to attack and change that, or manipulate that. Okay, goal manipulation attack is there. Now lots of things are there. Okay, trusted source faced by agent, web page, email, doc, tickets, and then malicious content embedded inside source. Now see, if you want to send any attachment or something, ticket, then you inject something inside source, then what kind of attack is this? Okay, indirect prompt. Yes, it's indirect. You are not sending inside the prompt. Now you are putting something in different place, and now it's going to be injected in your agent. Okay, that's good. Indirect injection attack is there. Okay, prompt injection attack is there. Now I think most of you understand what kind of attack is there and how you can implement it. Good to. Now it's my question. Okay, now you know the simple thing that we have discussed in the second session, that how we can send emails. Okay, now the agents, you can see the top layer, the top lane, it's showing human operator. Okay, we have a lots of operation after that in the second slide. And below, first we have to work with content loader agent, then content loader agent. After that, contact validator agent will work. Okay, I gave you everything. I gave you the instruction how to run it. I also show in my system that in the demonstration day. If you have any confusion, please watch that video or read my PPT. Okay, and I also give you the LLM link that how I develop it very quickly. Okay, now here what happened? Start. Okay, human operator start because it's not automated. I have to run the code. Understand why I put a start in human operator? Because this is handled by human. Okay, starting point is human. Of course, if you want to fully automated system, then you may put some loop or some days or something, and then your agent is going to be a start. Like I suggested, one thing that to add in this system, in simple system, to follow up emails. Okay, as a reminder emails. And in this case, this start is going to be placed inside where or follow up or start maybe start with human. Okay, if you don't want to fully automated, but the follow up emails will going to be another agent. Okay, that is follow up agent you may make. Okay, and that follow up agent will handle it. See, the concepts of multi agentic system is you have to use multiple agents to make your work automatically autonomous. That is the purpose. Okay, and that thing you have to make it. You have to create it. How many multi-agentics you want to implement? Okay, what kind of system you want to develop? But if you use a different work for different agents, then it will be good to demonstrate. It will be good to demonstrate on attacks on them. Okay, um, it will be good for modification, rectification. Everything will be nice. Okay. Now here in this my simple system that we have learned earlier, this flow graph, that first contact loader agent. What is going to be do? I have hundreds of email IDs, university name. Now this agent is going to be load that address. Okay, it means a start and then see the start and link goes to load contact CSV file or Excel file, and then it's going to be uh, perform next operation. Okay, now data is there, Excel file is there, everything is there. Now we want to hide something, HTML attachment. Okay, attachment test tries to manipulate agent. Then what kind of attack is this? If I want to write, no, their tool, I'm not going to use the tool. See, the one agent is going to load that use the tool. No, this is also not data point because we are not going to train. Am I going to? No, wait, think first. Okay, if you write all yes, indirect one person wrote indirect. Okay, here we are going to hide something. Okay, in attachment in HTML. Okay, and then I want to send that email to other university. Okay, that is something is hidden in my text. Something is indirect. Okay, that's why we will say indirect prompt injection attack. Okay, that will be happen here. Okay, indirect prompt injection here. If I want to demonstrate in my demo, in my system, that where is indirect prompt, here is the perfect place where I got the email ID and now we want to send the email. Okay, but and then clean, normalize, duplicate context, these things will happen. Okay, now indirect prompt attacks is there. Okay, if we want to show the effect of the attack, then we will not use any kind of mitigation technique that is related to prompt indirect prompt injection. Okay, after that what happened? Now the next agent is going to be bulk, that is contact validator agent. Okay, now this agent, uh, the work of this agent to validate. Okay, it means now we are going to mitigate something here. Now validate emails are there, missing fields, suspicious value. If it's a find, then we have to use some detector kind of thing so that we cannot trust the entire thing that is coming from contact loader agent. Okay, that's why the question mark is saying that prompt injection detection. Okay, now we are going to detect the prompt that we are going to write in the agent, because agent is going to be action now. Now this input is going to be agent. Okay, that's why we are going to test that prompt injection detection is there or not. And here is, you say validation issue is there. If it's a no, no validation, and if it's a yes validation, then we will go in next slide. Now you see there, no is there and yes is there. Okay, validation. If no, then what happened? Generate subject and email body. Okay, no issue is there. The validation issue is passed. Okay, it's okay. Then generate subject and email body, that we are doing in our system. Okay, that is the second one. After that, what happened here? Email draft agent is there. Now email is going to be draft, and here what attack could be possible? That unsafe instruction inserted into generated draft. Unsafe instructions. Any guess? Drag unsafe instruction. Now it's going to be performed some actions. Guess. See here. Here, what happened? Here, injection attack is there. Okay. You can also inject direct. Okay. But I told you yesterday that we have some tool. Okay, to measure the attack. Okay, how that tool will measure the attacks, then that injection attack or some attacks has been performed. They simply inject the malicious links and tries to find out whether your system is able to stop or not. Okay, if your mitigation technique is going to be a stop, then it's okay, it will not pass. If it's not going to stop, then this tool will count the number and say that this much of time attacker succeed. Okay, like that. Agent Dojo we discussed yesterday. Okay, Agent Dojo like kind of thing we will use here, and we will check that whether it's going to be a stop or not, or my email has a malicious input. If it's had, it means attacker successfully insert. If not, if my mitigation technique detect that yes, this is malicious tag, then we say that yes, your mitigation technique is correct. Remember, Agent Dojo is not mitigation technique. It's only going to check that how many how many times your system is going to be attacked. Okay, because Agent Dojo has inbuilt malicious text, they will feed intentionally. Okay, and check that how many times your system is going to be attacked. Okay, if it's attacked, then it's a count. After that, you use mitigation attack, mitigation technique. If it's cross the Agent Dojo inspired malicious tag inside your mitigation technique and your mitigation technique stop it, then Agent Dojo count that yes, you defended successfully. Okay, your mitigation technique is good. If it's going to break your mitigation technique and bypass, and the sender or the attacker receive your email, it means your system is failed. In this case, Agent Dojo say that no, your mitigation technique. It means Agent Dojo is a tool, or Ninja, that are the tool that is going to measure your system. That's it. They are not going to defend your system. Understand? That's why here you will use Agent Dojo inspired or directly. Okay, in this demonstration, I will show you Agent Dojo inspired kind of malicious tag that we say that Agent Dojo is inserting. But if you want to actual Agent Dojo, then you can simply plug in the API of Agent Dojo or Ninja tool, and then you can demonstrate Okay, in uh, in real agent. Now, second, one when okay, injection attack is there, agent dojo inspire, because here we are drafting the email. Okay, we want to put some malicious activity. Okay, see, all things we have to think. Okay, to develop such kind of system where we will put the attacks. Okay, so that we can test it. This is email draft agent point is very vulnerable, where your email is going to be sent, where you are going to be attached, everything is happened here. Okay. Now here, persistence malicious trust rules. Some rules are there. Is it going to be trust or not? Then in this case, what we can do here? We can use Ninja inspired memory poisoning attack. Okay, we are going to perform attack here. Ninja poisoning attack. Okay. Uh, and then after we will draft log draft creation is there using logger agent. Okay, and here validation is yes. Then what happened? Log validation report is there, and then here payload mitigation, these things are there. Okay, and here you can use security telemeter logging, things are there. Okay, which store attack traces, and then these things will go to here to attacker email, because attacker wants, okay, your this security telemeter login. And in this flow you can see log draft creation, it will go here, send exact draft to test recipient email. Okay, we are going to send these things, and then these things is going to be happen here to attacker email. Then what kind of things will be there to attacker email? This will be tool hijacking attempt redirect SMTP destination to attempt injection. Okay, to attacker email. Now here you can see why tool hijacking attempts, because your agent wants to do your agents wants to use the email sending. Okay, or uh, or the send agents are there. Now send agents are going to be hijacked, and it's going to be sent in different email ID, that is attacker email ID. Okay, that's why here you can say that tool hijacking attempt to perform. And then after that, instruction inside attachment. Okay, inside attachment is there. Then what kind of attack should be there? Can anyone write, please? See, instructions inside attachment. Okay, because it's going to be diverted to attacker email, and then some instructions are there that is malicious. Any of you, will you guess it? Instruction inside attachment. See, multimodal attack, OCR, PDF, hidden instructions are there. Or you may say that indirect poisoning attack, you may indirect the prompt attack, you may say that. Okay, or multimodal attack, you can say, because different kind of things you are going to be add. It may be OCR, PDF, or any instructions. Okay. Now here in this case, what happens? See, the upper layer is human operator. Okay. Now it's log message ID and deliver status is going there. Previous email subject body, that things your human operator is going to be handled. And here edit subject body. Did you remember that we have some option that whether you want to edit your email body? Then we say no, yes, according to that, it's going to be performed. That is controlled by human operator. That's why this block, this action is put inside human operator. Okay. And then approval decision is there. This will going to be happen automatically. It means automatically means what? Some agent should be there. Okay. You may name it. Okay. You some of you may think that AI agents means the API that you are going to use, okay, over internet. Okay, that is not 100% correct. Okay, API is also there. You can use the pre-trained models or some tools that are online available. But here on your system, in your VS Code, you can also develop some autonomous thing, and you name it that this is my agent. Okay, one agent, like here approval detection agent, I may say. Okay, that this agent work is to approval. Okay. Similarly, if you want to plug in some uh, pre-built tool or some online tool, suppose you want to check some face or face detection thing you want to add, then no need to train or do thing. You simply go and plug in a face detection tool, and they will detect the person face. Okay. Otherwise, you have to make AI/ML model for that. Okay. That is the thing. That what kind of autonomous you want to insert in your system, that kind of tool you have to either you plug in over internet, or you may build by yourself. Okay. Now you can see here approval decision is okay. Then human control is there. If human explicitly approval get is there, then approved to send. Now after that, it's going to be bulk sender agent. Okay. Now here in bulk sender agent, what happened after approval? Sequential sending with rate limits are there. Of course, rate limits are there. If you send repeatedly, then you may treated as a malicious sender by SMTP server. Okay, that's why you must have some rate limit. Now here it's a spread malicious forward rules. Okay, here what you can do, you can use here multi-agent infection, compromise agents. Okay, you can demonstrate like that, and then it is the dry run or real run. You have to check, and according to that you have to perform. Okay, if yes, then what happened? uh, Dry run. If yes, then dry run yes means sender is not going to send directly in the email. Okay, email account, it's going to simulate send only log plan delivery. Okay, and then log bulk result is there. Here if it's no, dry run enable no, then send the university contact operational attachment. Okay, you can see if you say that dry run is no, then it's directly sent to your university email contact address. Okay, with attachment. Attachment is there, then it will attach. Now logger agent is there, log bulk results are there, and here stop workflow, log skip comparison, campaign. Now report generate agent is also there. It is going to generate your report, summary report, and benchmark mapped report, agent dojo, Minja, indirect injection, tool hijack, other outcomes are there. They are going to produce the result, the report. Okay, so that you can show that yes, my system do like this. Okay. Now I hope everyone understand what I try to say. Okay. Now let's go for the the real code, how we can perform these attacks, how attack is going to be sent in attacker email ID. These things we are going to be so. Now here, now the base system that I told you earlier also that we already created. Okay, no need to do again all code from scratch. Okay, because we know how our system will work. We already run successfully. Then why we will develop the things again? Okay, we have to expand it. Okay, here AI agents as attacker we are going to demonstrate, and a control educational AI agent security demonstration layer we are going to add. See, I wrote here control educational AI agent. Okay, we are going to learn only. This is a learning purpose. It's not a kind of attacking purpose. Okay. Now, to our existing agentic outreach workflow, without changing the basic architecture, we are going to add it. Okay. And here we are going to demonstrate some attacks like prompt injection, indirect tool, memory, okay, multimodal, multi-agent. These things we want to demonstrate. Now, these things, as we have understand in the previous session, that you have to do some prompt engineering kind of thing and feed in your LLM tool. That tool will give you all plugin codes. Okay, basic code you must generate. Nowadays we have very less time to work on that. After that, you think that how we can modify it. Okay, since our basic code is there, we have to provide what the you may provide your zip file that you already run. Okay, but remember, before giving this zip file to LLM tool, you must remove your password. Okay, and Gmail ID. The actual Gmail ID you may write instead of your Gmail ID. You may write sender, receiver, attack, and password. You have to omit because we already feed these things in the real code that we have demonstrated last class. Okay. Now here is the red block. We have learned green part that develop our system. Okay, and now it's the red part where agent is going to be attacked. Okay, that demonstration we are going to do. If you remember my first session, I have green part and red part. Okay, now here red part, what we can do, we can first think that how we can provide these information, these updation in my LLM prompt so that it will give me the basic code so that we can start our idea on that code. Okay, now you may do little bit prompt engineering as we have as we have discussed, or you may write some sentence and say your LLM that convert it into a good prompt so that my LLM tool will give a good or exact code for that. Okay. For advanced user, you may have a lots of AI assistant code tool. You may use that. Okay, or I prefer something low standard of things so that you can use your brain also. Okay, only get some instruction that what kind of changes will require and do change by yourself. Okay, do not rely 100% on LLM tool. Okay, that is not good idea to enhance your skill. Now, what I did here, I wrote, you can see what I wrote here in green and different lines. That first I want to say that I already developed a workflow, okay, that is perfectly working. Now I simply want to add, okay, something in this demonstration that will perform some kind of attack that I give you, okay. And then it should be safe so that it will not, it's only for academic purpose, okay, educational purpose, research purpose. And give me all things in a zip, okay. You may write this or you may rewrite after getting results from engineering kind of thing. Okay. Either way you can do, and I give that zip file in in this uh, in this prompt, and then they will give the code. Okay, and the link that I use to I develop these things. I give you this chat link. Okay, you may go through. You may learn. Okay, I, I was also doing first time. Okay, to develop this system. I told you. I just think that how I email different university, I face some problem, then I start to develop. Okay. And this is a mini demonstration so that you can realize that if you think any system, then nowadays it's possible to develop, okay, and execute very easily if you put little bit effort. Okay. You may check this. And after that, I found this zip file. And same process, I extracted it and then I open file and open folder and I got this. And this is, you can see, Agentic Outreach Project Security dot, okay, security project that is there. And here you can see, now you can realize what kind of changes is there because you know the basic flow we already learned here. You can see I change here, sender email is okay, okay, SMTP pass. See, these things I change it, and then I give to LLM, and then LLM give this, and then I will change it. Okay, this much of thing you must do so that you will be secure for future. Okay, otherwise you can realize that if you give me, okay, if you give me your mail ID and this SMTP password, if two things if you give me, then do you think that are you safe? I will send a lots of email from your email account without notifying you. Understand? And I also told one attack that you may perform. It's an open idea. Okay, you may do or may not. I don't know. You may try to delete. Okay, first try everything on your Gmail account. Okay, do not try to others. Okay, try to send email using using a agent, and then another agent is going to be delete from your send inbox, send box. Okay, not inbox, send box. Okay, try to do this. If you do, then see that thing that I'm telling you, that if I get your email ID and your password, then I repeatedly send emails, okay, on behalf of you, and my agent is going to be delete that from your send email, and you will not going to trace even that where your emails went. Okay, these things, it's an open idea. You can use your brain and check that what kind of attack is possible, and that is called research. Okay, that you are going to explore different kind of attacks, and provide these ideas to the world that this may happen. Okay, and to secure that, you may propose some mitigation technique, that how you can secure that kind of AI agentic attacks. Okay, how you can secure it, you may provide this. Okay, now let's see this, our environment. And again, environment, they will give you environment dot example that we have discussed. Here you have to rename it as .env. Okay. Now sender email, you have to write password, and test recipient. First, I want to check in my test email. And here security demo mode is true, because we are going to attack. We are going to launch some attacks. That was true. Okay. And attacker email, now it introduced one email, new email, that is attacker email. Now my email is going to be divert, where if tool hijack, then what happened? Tool, instead of going to send my recipient email, it's going to send the attacker's email, because attackers hijack that agent that is going to use the tool which is going to send the email. Okay, that is the hierarchy that we have discussed in the flow chart. Okay, flow diagram. In this case, I don't want to CC Satya sir mail. That's why I omit his email ID. Okay, because this is kind of attack. Okay, only demonstrative kind of thing. Everything is remains same. You can see. Try run is false. If you make it true, then your email will not go outside. Okay, it will not go outside, and you think that your code is wrong. No, you have to make it false. Okay, initially it will be true. When your LLM tool will give you the code, it will be true, because they want to make you safe. Okay, that's why it make you true. You have to make it false. Okay, because our intention to learn the thing. And then data sample.content same, and here you can see brochure.pd. I delete one because I don't want to send multiple things. Okay, I already tested it. That's why I delete one document. I have only one document here. Okay, and then approval required, true. Okay, before sending anything, approval must be required with human, but you can bypass it. If you don't want to approval required, then you simply write it false, or you may do some command prompt instruction there that approval is automatically, then no need to approve it. Okay, and then auto approve is false. You may make it true. It's up to you. Okay, the options are there in environment. What kind of environment you want, you have to add here. Okay, now this thing there, and email signature is also there. You can put. Okay, Now, after giving this, you can see that we already had the earlier code is this, that is the without attack scenario. I did not add any attack kind of thing here earlier, that I was showing its demo. Now you can compare everything is same. Why everything is same? Because I already told the LLM tool that do not change my workflow. Okay, keep it as much as possible same. Okay. Now, what kind of changes is there? You have to understand. Then you can understand your entire code. Okay, your entire code, the basic code, as we have discussed that you must control on the code. No need to learn from scratch everything. Okay, as we have discussed that suppose bulk sender agent.py, it's easy. Okay, you may read or may not, because the work of this is the bulk sending. If it's not sending, then you have to look. Okay, but the others like config.py, okay, or some important files are there. Which file is there? Now after working on this, you can realize that okay, these things are the important files, and here some changes are there. Okay, after doing by yourself, again I am emphasizing to modify your earlier code by yourself. Do not give each time to LLM or ChatGPT or DeepSeek that convert everything and give me again in zip file. Then you will not learn that where is the changes. Okay, and where are the important files. Okay, where we can change. If you do this activity, then I'm sure that next extension of your system, it will be very easy and you can do by yourself. Okay, that's why you have to perform these operations by yourself. Okay, this is from my side. This is a suggestion. Okay, now let's check what extra codes are there. See, only two files added. See, every structures are same. Okay, maybe some codes may be added. Okay, little bit code because they need to run entire framework. Okay, but the major thing is there. It has two Python code, Python file, that is educational attack simulator.py, and second security demo agent.py. Means to demonstrate attack scenario, you need these two. Okay, two agents. This is extra agents going to be added. And one earlier we have discussed about environment. Environment must be set. Okay, according to your attack. Now, these two things we learn, that which one is the file that is added and environment, what kind of environment is there. Let's look inside, because now it's a new file. We must understand what is going to be added inside, what extra stuff is going to be added. Okay. Now, educational attack simulator.py, if you open it, okay, see everything is same. Okay, same that I described earlier. Only we are going to focus on these two files. Okay, as I told you, no need to waste your time. Okay, save your time as much as possible and do your work, your idea to demonstrate faster. Okay, that is the aim of this. Now, if you see here, agentic outreach inside educational attack simulator.py, this file is there. And what is written here? Okay, is the this is the class it's make. Okay, good. And then malicious tag is there. Okay, instructions are also written. You can see here malicious tag. If you say somewhere demo malicious tag, see this is intentionally we put in double bracket so that uh, the transaction of these malicious prompts or emails or body, if we find that everyone can easily see that okay, malicious, because our intention is not to trick the people. Okay, our intention is not to trick the body. Okay, we have to clearly specify so that we can see that whether the malicious tag is sent or not, or it's a filter, because you have to make a mitigation technique also. Okay, and that mitigation technique is going to be filtering. Then in that case you have to show that see my mitigation technique is remove that. Okay, but attacker succeed, then you have to say that see this tag is bypassed and it's come in the attacker email or the recipient email. That thing you have to see. Okay. And then what we have to run, this is all our demos. Okay. Instead of demo, if you want some real things to analyze, then I told you, Agent Dojo, Minja, these things you have to add their API, then they will perform attacks and show the exact things. Okay, we can do it. We can do it in my next demo. Okay, that is tomorrow. We try to add that tools, and tool will generate. Here we are going to attack like that. Okay, like that tool is inspired by that tool, but I am not plugging that Agent Dojo and etc. Okay, but the flows are same. Okay, flow are same. Here you can see the list of attack is there. You may add the list. Now you know. Now you can understand where you add the attacks and where you will perform the attacks and where you will add the mitigation. Everything you understand. Now in this demonstration we have 6 kind of attacks. It's given there. Okay, and then build attack summary email, because we want to send some summary email also. Okay, then here see self demo result list is subjective educational demo, simulate AI agent attack report. Okay, this is clearly, okay, explicitly written in the email so that we can understand, okay, that this is a kind of educational kind of
So, just found out in the project which we have to submit, we don't have to simulate the attack by Kali Linux for the analysis. Like this one, also if we do, it's enough, right?
you can use that Kali Linux also. Okay, that you have learned, because I did not teach you Kali Linux. It's a part of other resource person. Okay,
So,
and as I have mentioned, you learn different things from different resource person. Now this is your work. What kind of tool, what kind of demonstration, what kind of system you want to develop. Okay, Kali Linux is also good, because there you can generate some network traffic. Okay, if you have such kind of system, and then you check that how these IP address is going there, how server is going to attack, what kind of transaction is there, you can show. It's up to you what kind of system you want to develop. Okay, and I hope in Kali Linux and these things you can also to demonstrate such kind of attacks. Okay, it's possible there, but you have to explore the things.
okay, sir.
Okay. Hmm. But first try to make a simple thing, okay, so that at least you can demonstrate all ideas that you have learned, and then you go for a big thing. Okay, and if also you want to perform these things, some students ask me yesterday or day before yesterday that and I suggest that do this thing in control manner, okay, on your Gmail, etc. But if you want to demonstrate using cloud, then again you go for a very control manner of some server is there you can use that Firebase, okay, like that kind of platform you can use, where all logins and password will save there, and then these things I will demonstrate in my summer school just after this workshop, that how we can use, and you can use this Firebase online server or in your system also. Okay, on both. Try to do the system where you can explain your concepts. Okay, no need to break any rules or any illegal things. Okay, no need to do. Only demonstrate your idea. Okay, we want this, that the idea is okay, good or not. Okay, and then these summaries will be there. Okay, and at the last is the malicious tag will be added. Okay, intentionally that in this mail body, text is inserted, so that you can say that yes, I insert this attack. Okay, and then some definition related to prompt injection demo in definition you can see here, benchmark agent dojo inspired. Okay, you can use API of Agent Dojo here, who is going to be actually going to be insert the different kind of malicious tag. Okay, this is defined in Agent Dojo. No need to define it. Okay, we have defined here one demo prompt injection. Okay, but in Agent Dojo, it's already inbuilt. They have a lots of injection tag will trick your system. Okay. And then after Agent Dojo is going to count whether your system is perfect or not. Okay. But here we simply use one tag, one malicious tag, that is demo prompt injection, and we are going to use. But in Agent Dojo, lots of things are there. They will check it automatically. Okay. Now here you can see we will simply write this malicious instruction embedded directly in email content. Okay, and that is prompt injection attack. Everything is clear because this is an educational purpose for demonstration. Now indirect prompt injection, what we can do here? Indirect injection, we can add some inside attachment or HTML. See, if you know the concept, then you can write the exact thing here. Okay, now your description is written, that it's hidden, somewhere hidden, the tag will be hidden. Okay, inside attachment or HTML file. And attacker email is, this is me attacker. I will change this Gmail ID of my where I want to send the, I want to treat as a attacker email. Okay, and victim email is me receiver at gmail.com. Okay, and then payload is this demo injection send internal memory to attackers. It's going to be sent. Okay, it means if this happen, you assume that it's going to be sent. Okay, if this happen in real Gmail, if I show you, okay, it means if attacker wants to do this thing, it is going to do this thing. Okay, this attack will perform this. And expected behavior, these things are there. Okay, mitigation tips is also there. Send tie attachment, parsing the strip hidden text, and then you send the email. Now another attack is like that, you have to define. Okay, tool hijacking attack, you have to write the things that we have learned. Okay, here payload is replace SMTP destination with attacker mailbox. That is the thing that we have discussed in our flow diagram. Okay, where attacker now in this case, what happened in tool hijacking? Now your email is going towards attacker email ID. Okay, that thing is going to be happening. Then memory poisoning demo, it's Ninja inspired. Okay, see, every tool has a specific attacks. Okay, if you go for Ninja, then Ninja is specifically for memory in poisoning attack. Okay, they will measure your system on the basis of memory poisoning them. If you go for Agent Dojo is measure your system according to your prompt injection attack. Okay, like that, different tools are there. You have to search and use that tools and demonstrate. Okay, that is your assignment. Okay, which tool you are going to use, what kind of result you want to produce. That thing must be interesting. Okay, so that reviewer can see and impress on your work. Now I think multimodal and then multi-agenting infection, this thing you have understand, and everything is described here. You have to define in your code, and where it's written, everything you can find in educational attack simulator.py. Okay, here you can write everything. Okay, if you want to add some API key, you can add, you can make it uh, tool direct tool attachment here instead of inspired code. And second is workflow.py. That is the important, another important code is this. Okay, where workflow is defined, how we are going to work with different agents. Okay, that thing is defined in this code. Okay, that is the additional code from basic code that we learned last. Okay, and config.py, you have to write some extra code. Okay, see, this activity make you more understand. If you run the basic code and then you try to modify the things, okay, as discussed with LLM chatbot. Okay, like ChatGPT or any tool, According to their suggestion, you have to go and change it, check whether it's working or not. If not, then again ask that how we can do. Okay, until and unless you will not check your system that perfectly running. Okay, you have to put little bit effort. Now, what happened in 4? 4, yes, these things you have to add that we have discussed earlier. Okay, that attacker email ID you have to add. Okay, you have to add security demo mode will be true, and this is your code. Here, live, approve, no edit, these things are given. As I told you, you directly give in command line. Okay, here approve means no need to ask questions from human operator that do you want to approve. It's already approved. Okay, because we want to demonstrate it, we only approve it. No need to do yes, no again and again. No edit. No, this time we don't want to edit because earlier demonstration we want to see that whether the email is correct or not before sending the university. But here you may write no read. If you want to see, you can erase it. You can delete this command and you can directly run from here to here. Then you have to check the things. Okay. Okay. Then expected output. If you run this command and what happened? Inbox 1. It means this is normal. Okay. Me receiver, that my personal Gmail account, it will receive normal workflow verification email. It will be there. Okay. That we want to send the email. Okay. But if it's attacker kind of thing, my system is going to be attacked. Then what happened? I will receive one email in my attacker Gmail. Okay. And there it's explicitly written that this is a harmless educational summary, and this is showing that your system that you have developed to send a bulk email to different university, it may be attacked with these kind of attacks, and I did successfully there. Okay, that is the purpose of this email, attacker email, and the transfer of your sensitive information may be possible. Okay, these things are there. Okay, now that thing is happened, and if we run, we are going to run it, don't worry. If we run it, then see in send email from my email, kit email, I send this is the attacker email. Okay, that project.kit, I assume that this is attacker email, and this is going to be sent in attacker email with all attacks that we have performed. Okay, this is the demo malicious tag that is explicitly written here. Okay, now let's check whether this is going to be sent that email or not with these kind of attacks. Okay, what is the process? Process is first we have to open Visual Studio Code. Okay, and then that is our folder. If it's not our folder, then we have to open this command, these things, open folder. Okay, if you open folder, and you have to click on the folder that you have unzipped. Okay, that you downloaded from LLM2. Okay, and here you can see educational attack dot simulator. Everything that we have described is written here. Okay, everything is there. These attacks is going to be performed, and definition of different attacks are there. See, it's very small codes. Okay, you can see and understand. Another important one, workflow is there. Workflow was there, right? Workflow.py. Okay, this is also important, where it's added some code. You can see from the previous code how it's different. Everything is there. Okay. Something is added here. You can see security demo agent is added, but in our simple workflow, it will not there. If you check them, it will not there. Okay. Now to run this code, what command I told you? You can write. You can choose this, because environment we may, or you may write this command. What was the command? This one. Live approve no edit. Okay. Let's run from beginning. Suppose this is the code. Let's check. It's going to be ask, okay, human, that do you want to edit or not? Because I did not pass these two, three commands. Okay. Now control AI security demonstration, sending educational. Okay. Now it's going to be asked. Okay. If I add that tag, then it's going to be passed. Edit this draft before sending. It's no. Okay. This time no. And let me open my Gmail. That is going to be there. Then yes, send is when just 11:12. Just now it's going to be sent. Okay. See, it sent where? Sumit Care dot, which means this is recipient. Okay. This is my recipient account that we have defined, and my attacker account is. Now edit and resend the verification email. No need to edit, no need to resend. Okay, one send is okay. Okay, no. Then what is going? Approve bulk sending to all validate university contact. Okay. Yes. Did I change or not? Okay, this is my own. Okay, this is the personal one. Okay. See, I did not mention here. I only want to send where? This university. It means that is my personal. Okay, that I used to check it. Check this. Okay. Two mail come because my intention first mail come to check it, and second is the genuine. Okay, genuine email that come. Now my intention to send the attacker email. That is the purpose. Okay, an attacker email is there. This one. Okay, if I receive some email here, it means see just now 112 I received this. Okay, educational. It means somewhere my intention was not sent to this email ID. Okay, this is my attacker email ID that I define in environment. But my university email that I want to send the contact email are only one. Only one. Can you see here? Only one. I did not add the attacker one. But the tool is going to be hijacked, and it instructs my agent that sending this is okay, but send this email ID also, the attacker email ID. And that's why I received this email in my another Gmail ID, that is this one. That is this one, projectkitsca@gmail.com. Okay, I received here. Let's check. And that thing I told you earlier also. Are you able to delete this? See, I can track here. If I go and check in my sender email ID, then I can check here. The last email is here. Here two email is go to sumit.kr.id, but here the another email also went in project kit. Okay, just 3 minutes ago. It means I can detect, yes, this is the attacker email. My intention was not to send in this Gmail ID, but how it go automatic. Okay, then we can detect and track that attacker. Okay, but if you are able to hack this, if you are able to delete this, then it's a very dangerous attack. And if anyone succeed, you may add as your own work that in multi-agentic system, your one agent is going to be attacked and another agent is going to be deleted from the send box. Okay, it may happen if you want. I think it's not a too hard job. If I tried, I could do this. Okay, but you people try and and send your assignment. Not only attack kind of thing. You may do anything like medical purpose. If you want to develop some medical system, and where different IoT is there, in patient's body, support heartbeat is there. It's common nowadays. It's very common. People are using IoT devices to monitor and direct contact with doctor. Okay, so that if anything happens, then it's going to be directly intervened. In this system, you may again no need to do the real thing. This is, you may not say that I want to purchase this IoT device. No, you only demonstrate that this data is there, how you are going to send in actual the genuine doctor, or is there any possibility to hijack it and send your the patient data in different place? Okay, you have to demonstrate your system that this may happen, this attack may happen. I am going to secure this like that. Okay, tomorrow we will demonstrate one security kind of thing, that is SOC analyst. Okay, you already learned from different resource person. Okay, how SOC analyst who is working. Okay, we will present that, and there I try to explain my basic idea also that I already taught in my last summer school 2025, that how you can develop a ML AI model, and then how multi-agentic system is going to be used, and how agent dojo is involved there to check your system. Okay, the SOC analyst system, how it's going to be checked, and whether it's performing successful or not, we will describe there. It means SOC analyst is going to be described tomorrow. It's very interesting session. Please join on time tomorrow, so that you may think that how you can develop any cyber security kind of thing. Okay, although I explained that no need to bind up with a domain. Okay, you are domain free, you can use any system in any domain. But since this workshop dedicated to our cyber security, that's why at the end I try to explain that if you want to secure your network or your network traffic, how you can find whether the malicious links are there or not. Okay, how we can develop SOC analyst, these things we will demonstrate tomorrow. I will try my best to give you such concepts. Okay. Now, if you have any doubt, any question, please ask. We have 10 minutes left, because now it's your time to develop a system. Okay. Or is anyone start to think? You may talk. Okay.
Sir, for the assignment purpose, sir, can we just make a system that is not related to cybersecurity at all? Can it be something related to game logic or
Okay,
game
tell
backend?
me. Yes, tell
Like
me what you are thinking.
does it
What you are
strictly need to
thinking.
be for cybersecurity, sir? Because I am not getting any current ideas for that kind of system right now.
Okay, then tomorrow you have to attend the session. I will tell you how you can implement this system. Okay, the cybersecurity stuff in your idea. But if you try to develop any system, can you give me little bit hint so that I can tell you whether you can use or not cybersecurity stuff?
Okay,
What is
sir.
your system?
Okay, sir. I will tell you tomorrow.
Just to give
No,
you the idea, then sir will
ye-
give you some
yes.
give some
This time you
answer.
can. This time you can also discuss. Okay, if you have
So
any.
suppose in the education sector you want to implement agentic AI, how to secure the education system, like your certificate can be duplicated, how like that. So you just think one idea, then only discuss with sir so that sir can give the solution. Get
Suppose
you?
in this case, Satya sir told that the educational system, just we are taking this workshop, and now we have to produce lots of certificates. Okay, we have to communicate you. Shall we do with agents? Okay, and if we do with agents, suppose we develop a system. Okay, suppose we develop a system where agents is going to be take your email ID, and then it's going to be generate a very nice certificate for you. It's going to check whether you attended or not. If Satya sir link that agent with the attendance sheet, then it's going to be picked that whether some students attend zero attendance, then leave it. I will not produce the results according to Satya sir rule. If Satya sir define that,
Yes, yes.
if 0%, then you have to stop that certificate. Okay,
Because
it's about
all the attendance is automatically taken by the Google.
yes, yes.
That is
See,
there.
see, yes, see. This is a system. Okay, I'm only taking an idea. Okay, this is a system, and this will help in my next 2027 works if you develop such system. Okay, but see, a lots of attacks are there. Okay, we tell you this system is okay, but suppose some attacker among you who know very good knowledge about this, then they may generate a fake or hijack my tool that's going to generate the certificate and send that email. Is going to generate the certificate on another person name and send that to that email. Okay, lots of attacks are there that we have defined. 10 attacks is possible in this system also. That's why first think a system, okay, where your system is going to be beneficial for any purpose, and then we will introduce attacks and cyber security stuffs. Okay, cyber security means it's not only that analyzing the network traffic, analyzing the source IP destination. It's a lots of things. Cyber security, any attack on your on your electronic system that is communicate. Okay, it's possible. That is a very huge area. Do not restrict in a small point. Okay, think first.
And sir, can you please send us the assignment questions? Like what categories do we have to write for the assignment?
Everything I have mentioned that word file. I also gave you sample answer. Okay, if you open, okay, let me open that assignment first.
Can sir send it in the group so that we can actually review it from time to time, because sir, we need it as a reference.
So like just
Like
the
if we
report,
make a
how
project,
we have to,
we need the
if you
reference
can just
to
send the
write a report
formatting
on
it.
it.
See the format I gave you. I
Otherwise, we will
think
have to write a
was
whole report, and it will be a too long report. It's
no,
like
it's
too
not too long. I told only how many pages? Only 8 to 10 pages. Okay, and it's not big. If you make a flow chart, suppose if you try to make a flow chart, it may take 1-2 pages. Okay,
See,
it's not.
it can be of also up to 4 to 5 pages also. It depends
Yes,
upon
yes.
you.
yes, sir.
What is your idea?
Exactly.
If your idea is little not that much big, bigger idea,
Exactly.
explanation is
Yes.
not there, you can complete it within 4 pages. But you
Yeah.
have to attempt those points. Whatever
Yes,
eight
sir.
to
Yes,
nine
sir.
points has given, you
See,
have to give that one. Okay.
Yes, sir. For that small form factor only, sir, I'm asking the question so I can pinpoint the exact those topics only, and so I can right
Yes,
answer
yes,
for
no
those topics
problem.
only.
4 to 5 pages also okay. If some
Sir, then
big
can you please send the questions for the assignment so I can write a
see.
report based on the questions only and only those
I think that
points.
is, I think there in the Google form or somewhere. I think.
Yes, yes, sir. See my screen in applied
Created.
cybersecurity workshop. You can see here. I already posted yesterday. Okay, if you click this form, then you will get this form, and
Right,
no
sir.
need to fill this form because the date is 31st. Okay,
Yes,
where
sir.
you
Yes, sir.
have to
Not
add
for
feedback.
filling up the form, just for the
Yes,
questions I
yes,
need.
yes, yes. Only question. Now you can click here. See here written. Click here to see guideline. Everything is there. See, if you click, then my page will open. Now
Sir,
the questions are there. The reply is
but these
there.
questions were, but this form is not given in the cybersecurity summer internship group, sir, and I am not in the applied cybersecurity group.
Okay, okay. Then you can find this link that I showed just now. This
Yes,
link.
sir. You just send it in
This
applied cybersecurity.
no,
Yeah.
this link
Yes,
you
sir, in
can
the
find.
cybersecurity group, sir.
See the PDF I
No
share now
problem.
in
I will send.
PDF.
Okay,
See,
got it, got it.
sir, in
Sir,
PDF I also gave somewhere.
no. Okay, Miss Sumit sir, just try to
Okay,
understand. He is there in applied cybersecurity group, not in the cybersecurity summer internship group. So
sir.
you just send in both the group because
Yes.
both the group students has attending.
Oh, okay, I will send. Don't worry. But in my PDF, you can also find this slide. Okay, one
Okay,
slide
sir.
I wrote.
No,
Okay, I
got it.
think
Sumit sir, you just share it in cybersecurity summer internship group.
yes, yes, I will send. But I try to say that I already shared PDF one to PDF. You also uploaded. Okay, on both group. If you have my PDF, then in PDF I also mention these things. Okay, but separately I will send the link also. Okay, just now I
Okay,
will.
sir.
Okay,
Thank
but
you, sir.
try to develop, try to think. Okay, one good idea. Okay, That
Yes,
is
yes.
our purpose. Okay. And please attend tomorrow class. I try to explain related to SOC analyst, so that you may develop some kind of cyber security stuff. Okay. Okay. Thank you all. If you have no question, then we will meet tomorrow.